What am I gonna use for thumbnail? What am I gonna use for thumbnail? You know what? Let me flip you guys around. So, all right, you guys ready for another one? We were out here at IAM America in the Anaheim Convention Center. We're out here early. They're still getting everybody prepped, everybody rolled in. Look at how good this looks behind me. All right, so you guys know when I'm able to get here early and able to do this, we are gonna walk and talk just as much as I can down the line. They're still doing a little roll-in prep, but for the most part, everybody's here. I'm gonna run through, I'm gonna show you guys as much as I can before they get the music playing. We'll try and take it slow. We'll try. You know how that goes. I get all excited, I get my drink in me, and it's like, hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're gonna start down here. The Toyo Tires booth is basically like a half of what they had at Tread Pass. So we're gonna start down here at Toyo Tires. I'm gonna flip you guys around and we're just gonna walk and talk this whole event. All right, so I hope you guys are ready. We're gonna have some fun. All right, so Toyo Tires. I'm sure you guys have already seen SEMA and the Tread Pass. If you haven't, I literally have 3 different videos from SEMA, and you guys can check everything out. The 34 front end, this isn't a 34. 34 front end is on a 32. This one was over in West Hall. I didn't get to talk about it a lot because they were doing karaoke when I was around it, and they were singing and everything else, so I didn't really get a chance to show you guys this. This is on a 32.
Yeah, it's a 32.
Yeah.
32.34.
Yeah, 32.4. The way they used to do like the S15.
S13.
Yeah, S13, S15 front ends. So, and it has the little like infinite taillights when they have that on.
I remember when you got that video at SEMA.
Yeah. So, this is super cool. I know they'll have music playing. They'll be doing, yeah, see, they're talking about karaoke. Yeah, they'll be doing karaoke later.
Let's go.
So,
You better come back and do it.
you want me to do karaoke? Nah, I'll chase everybody away if I'm doing karaoke. You got the Y body with the R888Rs in front of it. Hey, how's it going, man? The Mercedes. Okay, so this is all on an S63 chassis. So all new body Mercedes underneath and inside thrown on just an old school gangster, like stretched SL. But look, inside is all S63, all brand new. And it is just gorgeous. This was one of my favorites. That's funny. So he had a wing on it at SEMA. So no wing on it. So he took the wing off. It actually looks good without the wing too. But that's interesting. But yeah, so SL kind of long body, I guess, like a limo, and then moved to like an S63 for everything else. All right, so you've got the Mercy on some HREs, full done interior, full custom. Look, you got the carbon intake scoop. Got the wings up. What's up, man? How you doing? AMG Black Edition, it looks like, with like a DTM style kit. So super squared, wide body, DTM style. And then next to that, you've got the Adro wide body. Okay, this kit is amazing. This kit looks so good. And the addition of like the wide body side of it really makes this car look incredible. I mean, $40,000 kit, completely worth it if that's what you're into. Dumped out on some HREs. Fitment on the Adro stuff is really good. Really amazing. And that for me is such a big deal. And the style that Adro's picked for their carbon, for their body, for their wing is all really impressive and functional too, which is cool. So when you go on their site, you'll see it. They talk about the functionality, they talk about the downforce, but look how good it looks. Look how good that fitment looks. I love it. All right, so look, we're gonna go all the way down through there, all the way down the back. I think we're just gonna walk rows and keep going. But before I start, all right, so what do you guys think? Look, you see the stripe livery? Looks like the Advan livery, just not as deep. I was thinking about doing the Advan livery like this on my EK. You guys let me know what you think. I'm thinking like black and matte black as a combination with the Advan striping. So you guys let me know what you think about that. I don't know. You know, I always want to do something different. I always want to do something new. What's up, guys? All right, so we're gonna come down here. We're gonna start walking these rows and just going. But for what you just saw at Toyo, I mean, that's how the rest of this is gonna go. So I hope you guys are ready. We're on the backside of Doghouse. We'll see if he's laid out with his shoes off, trying to sleep on the carpet like we caught him at the last event. All right, let me flip you guys back. And let's start running through. Wide body 350, trying to get all cleaned up. Look at, got all the cleaners out. All my favorite wheels.
I remember your video, you were saying that.
Those are my favorite. My all-time favorite are probably the S1s. Yeah. I think probably my all-time favorite, and they fit so many different cars.
What car was it on in that video? S15?
I don't know.
I think it was
the S15 it was on.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're one of my favorite, like, those are the pre-TE wheels.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the pre-TE wheels are those S1s. I've been coming around to the VSs. So, yeah, I was working with a guy and he swore about the VSs and I was like, meh.
They look good.
But then I started seeing them on more and more like VIP style cars.
I think when you have that center cap though, because I think they make a black and silver,
yeah.
But that red and gold is really...
Well, and they re-released them now. So like with the re-release, like that's how popular they are. So you guys are gonna see, going down the thing, prolific. So you guys know I've done a handful of meets with Prolific, with Sunkei. So they always kind of pair up, and their cars are always fully done. We were talking, you guys had in comments wanting to see more like Evos and STIs. So I'll go through here the livery on this.
Sick.
Yeah, it's got a nice good mix of like US and JDM, the fat lace reversed.
I like how they did like all the sponsors. And it's
yeah.
like a gradient of
Yeah, they all look like they're painted in because they look like they like you said, they got the gradient and the fade from the white to the body color. Looks really good. It's a good touch. Yeah, it's a good touch.
Like if you didn't pay attention, like you would have missed like everything else.
White TEs look good.
TEs,
the red.
Motor, the brake caliper, the valve stem, red, the caps of the
Yep.
details.
Right, a lot of attention to detail. So, my favorite wheels again, look. I love them with the dark center too. The chrome on dark or the polished on dark. Yeah. Running the blue seats. I like the blue seats. all polished. Look. And what I like is, so everything's polished, and then it just has the touch of like blued titanium. So it gives it just a little offset from everything else that's polished. Then you can see he did the cover, and just a little touch. Looks good. Looks good. Another thing Prolific does really good is they have their boards set up for all their cars. So like, I mean, you just kind of go through and you're like, oh, here's the full build list. Here's what they've got. Here's what they're doing. Which is nice because as deep as they go with their cars, you know, it's hard to see everything. You know, you miss like, oh, hey, look, these are actually carbon and they're painted carbon. You know, like you don't always get to, you know, you don't always get to see it as you're walking through. We got a little M4. The like dark, the like dark Nardo.
Wheel?
Yeah, like flat TE.
Yeah.
It's inset but flat.
Yeah. I like this color. This is the Yas Marina blue.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the popular, like,
Yeah.
This version of blue is one of the most popular. Everything carboned underneath.
I feel like this engine bay is really hard to dress up, but he did good. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
Well, you know what? The AWE intakes with the intake boxes help kind of fill in that area that always ends up naked or just has like a little pop filter. So that looks good. All his plastics are super clean. It's all the stuff that's like hard to do. Then he carried the gray in with the cage. Extra carbon off the dash. Nice. The little over under fender pieces. That's a nice little accent. You don't normally see that on this car.
It's got something going on in there. That little design.
Yeah, little peek of Japanese inside. The cage, the net. Man, they got a lot of 350s. They got a lot of Zs.
Yeah.
Huge. Look how much depth there is on those wheels. And then he's got the Porsche calipers in the rear. How is that for a setup? That's cool. Look how deep this is. Look. The machine finish, the purple. So purple bolts, right? Carries over to the purple air tank. The JL's in the back. This is one of those very complete cars. And this is exactly what I would expect when I go through like the Sunkei booth and the Prolific booth. Same, you know, exactly what you expect. Look at the custom headlight. Hey. Look at the custom headlight.
Custom what?
Headlight.
That's cool.
That's funny, right? Yeah. What's up, man? All right, so I'm gonna try and say something about every car because if I don't, you're gonna be like, why'd you skip the F Sport? Yeah, there it is. No, I'm just kidding.
There it is.
I'm just kidding. Super clean, okay? Just that OEM Plus, not a lot of extra added to the body, just a little lower piece, dumped out, so he should be on air. Did a really good job on this tuck, because that wheel is all the way up in there, and that's probably about as flush as you're gonna get on it.
Yeah,
so,
it looks like it doesn't have a lot of camber.
No, he's pretty flush straight up and down. Well, I want to get to that EK down there. I want to see that EK right there. I'm sorry for the next couple Mustangs. FL5, looking real clean, all carbon. Venturi intake. I'm distracted. I want to see that EK down there. I love the Recaro choice. OEM Plus type of feel, because he still kept it, you know, with the red and black. But that looks amazing. All right, so we got a Mustang and a Mustang. I'm sorry if you guys are the Mustang owners and I just skipped right by you because I want to see this EK. So spoon on the plate, spoon underneath, spoon on the wheels. The little stripe adds to the body line really good.
It really does, yeah.
So Civic Type R, right-hand drive. We'll see when we get under the hood what he's got under the hood. This right here, y'all are gonna make fun of me, okay? This right here, this is what I need for my car. I need one of these. I haven't been able to find one of these. Let's see what else we got. Spoon themed inside, spoon cluster. Got the OEM Honda cassette and CD player.
Look at the back.
That's freaking awesome. All right, then let's come up under the hood and see what he's doing. Let's see what he's doing. Full spoon theme, wrapped headers. Kept it, yeah.
On the shock tower.
Kept it all spoon. I need to do my hoses on mine too.
Oh, you got the carbon hood?
So what do you guys think? Running the little titanium accents. Running the shocks. I always have to look, you know. You guys know I'm always shopping for my own car when I find somebody else with an EK that I can use as an example. I like how he did the little braided wire covers. Yeah, just really cleans up.
I forget who makes those. I've seen them.
Look, this is the same thing right here. It's just a nice little cleanup. Gives it that little touch. I like that. All right, so that was, oh, see? And he's got both visors. I need that. All right, so we go from our JDM like EK here, right? To this. Now, this is one of the things that I like about IAM America, okay? What I like about them is they're not just JDM, you know, they're not just, oh, let's do muscle cars. A couple rows over, you're gonna see like old school muscle cars. They let everyone in, you know, they're curated for the cars, but you know, they do pick, but they don't discriminate on the type of car. As long as it's a clean build, as long as it's done, like they don't discriminate on it, which is cool. So you get a really interesting mix of vehicles. Look, wide body tucked in. Look at under the hood. So it has like this like lowrider type of etching that they've done. Excuse me. Which is really cool. I like, again, I like the little accents. It's got a gigantic set of Forgiatos on it. We got a couple other Chargers down this way. And again, everything's done a little bit different. You know, you've got full vertical doors. You've got everything super like hardcore painted. Again, it feels like that lowrider type of feel. And then next to that, you got a Urus on some HREs, carbon accents. It's a fixture ticket. All right, so we're gonna have to run down these. We're gonna run down, check out the Diamond. I know. I'll have to. There's so many good cars here for a thumbnail. All right, we're gonna come back down this row. I want to get this front row. We're gonna get the Diamond booth down here, the club. Yeah, the Nabori flags. That one's cool. I like the Skyline one. So we're gonna come down here. Diamond's got their setup for their club down here. Diamond exhaust down this way. We've got some over here. Let me show you a couple RWBs that are super clean. This will make for a good photo too. I'm always on the hunt for my thumbnail as I'm going through. Really clean.
We'll be clearing car seat at 1:30, so it's
A couple clean RWBs. They'll open up the food later, which will be cool. You guys know how I feel about the wagon. I love to see the wagons. The Evo wagon, I think, is one of my favorite. Right-hand drive. All the little carbon accents. Recaro with the rally art. So the throwback to the rest of the Mitsubishi. Oh, he's got all the gauges tucked in the glove box, which is, that's an old school thing. That's how we used to always do it. Look how good this looks. You got a spare inside. What do you guys think? Uh-oh, they're starting to play. They're starting to practice their music on me. All right, so let's run through Diamond Exhaust. We know this owner, so he's gonna have a bunch of really good BMWs. Look, we're gonna start off with the M2 kitted out on some MVs. All carbon extras, got the carbon goodies, good fitment on the MVs. MV does real good about these where you tell them what vehicle it is and what offset you're looking for, and they literally just have these next day for you. Super easy. So, like I was saying, we're down in Diamond Exhaust, so they're gonna have their exhaust setups. They have a custom setup where they're able to do a plate and do like a specialized plate for you. So your name, the name of the car, stuff like that. They're able to do that for you. I like that they did the mirror, because then you can see the different color on the titanium run down through there. We've got the M2 killer, the M2 right here. That's not an M2. Look, he's got it badged up M2. But you guys, the BMW guys will know as I get down around. So they did good doing mirrors and showing off the exhaust, because otherwise they'd be like, oh, Diamond Exhaust, and nobody'd be able to see it. So you've got, out of the group, you've got the one that really gets driven. I'm not saying that the other ones don't, but this one gets driven for real. Look, going down through, static on this one is incredible. I'll show you guys this one. Running, no, he's on air. There's no way. There's no way. Running Apex, super functional. See, this is what we were talking about under the hood. So he's running the Venturi intakes. Looks really good. Helps kind of close it. Did the paint match on the Charge Air cooler. And then his accent color is like this gold. So that's super cool. We'll go around to the back, check out the exhaust, see if he did an accent color on it. This is who he is. He's like 8'10". Look at him, my goodness. He's like, that's what everybody says when they see me. Oh, see, he went with like a black chrome type of blackish color on the exhaust. So nice and low key on the exhaust. Again, he's got the custom plate. I also like how they did the QR codes on the wings. That's smart. So then next to that, look at this full dump on some HREs. So clean. The color's amazing. Went with the M Performance style. Tips on these. It looks good. I love the dumped out. Hey, I mean, if you're gonna do it and just own it, the color's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a plum or a wine. Yeah. Super clean. Got the buckets in it. Got the half cage in it. Always down for that. Venturi kind of owns like that carbon intake. Like, they really, amazing fitment on them. They sound good. He's got the upgraded CSF intake manifold.
And it's powder coated. I know you got to choose what color
Yeah.
you want. They have like a big color book.
Yeah, so and he went with the white.
Yeah,
so there's a
offset.
little jump in white, cage, wheel to that, and
Yeah.
I mean, done right. Definitely done right. All right, so we've got a couple more here. Oh, Concept 3 has their 32. I love that 32. They're starting to play music. All right, they're supposed to wait. They're supposed to wait. All right, so let's run through the M3. What do you think about this one? Is this your favorite body? Which M3 is your favorite?
I like E36, just the boxy.
He likes the
sharp edge.
E36.
No hate to the.
Oh, look. Look at the whole air ride setup. Beautiful the way they've done this. So, oh, and then inside, hey, look at inside. It's all been carboned, all carbon fiber inside. Look at your sides. That's crazy. So, a lot of work done back in here. This is something that you wouldn't, like if this was closed up, the pumps are black, custom painted. They have carbon all up in there. He's running 2 tanks, which is really interesting. It's a cool setup. Oh, and it's got,
Yeah, we were trying to put a light in there to.
Oh, that's amazing. Look how good that looks. And he ran BMW colors for the lighting.
Yeah. Look, and then the little like.
And then the
tire
tracks,
mark.
the
Yeah.
tire tracks.
Oh, you guys got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, man, that's amazing. That, as an add-on, just, there's so much work done in this trunk.
And they call carbon fiber.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what
we were talking about
yeah.
that. That's crazy.
I'm
There's-
still working on this top one. That's why I'm kind of halfway, but I'm doing another inlay here
Okay.
of carbon fiber, which
Yeah.
is actually being built as we speak. And
Nice.
then in the middle, I'm doing the M3 Infinity mirror.
Oh,
The same type of lighting on
yes. Beautiful.
It's big build.
Beautiful.
I ran
Hey, that's how it goes. It's a project. Like, yeah.
So then when it's open, it'll have that M3.
Yep. And then you'll open the trunk all the
Yeah,
way.
all the way.
Yeah, exactly. This is art. Okay. This is when you take your time and you go through your project and you have that concept in your head and you bring it to reality. That's what this is right here. This is, again, this is, oh man, how do I want to put this? This is when you really enjoy what you do, and enjoy your car, the culture, the builds, whether or not you're building it out as a race car, whether or not you're building it out as a show car, that extra attention to detail is just really incredible. I love cars like that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So we got a vet. We got looks like a DTM setup. Just not as wide bodied, but it's
still sick.
Yeah, the theme, it looks cool.
You're right.
Look,
they look good on everything.
Look, they look good on
So
everything.
what was
Okay.
it on before? 370.
It was on everything. It was on everything.
Now
And then
American.
on a vet. Yeah, look how good it looks on the vet. So, again, you guys always comment about me talking about TEs look good on everything. The S1s, I really do. I think they look good on just about any car.
They look cool.
I
This thing's
love this DTM style race car livery on the Mercedes. Any of the like 190E type of Mercedes, I love the way they look. So it's cool that they did that. The kick-up reminds me, this is funny. Look, so the kick-up, short wing, big kick-up. Look, tell me. Look at it. Look at it. Short wing kick-up. Reminded me straight of the R32. Sure, yeah, who copied who? Okay, so Concept 3 with this 32, we've seen it a couple times. Stop following me. Seen this a couple times. This car is beautiful, okay? Absolutely beautiful. This is 100% done the way I would do a street prepped version. If you were doing a bigger version, I would drop it out to a single, but this HKS, okay, for him to source this and be able to do this is beautiful, okay? Really, really. Look, he's like, behind the scenes with KanaRacing. This is behind the scenes. This is
I gotta say one thing now to the vlog. If you are ever into like lowriders, if you look over to this over here, if you're ever into lowriders, if you ever die, this is gonna be the car that you see when you go to heaven. this
is incredible.
This build,
yeah, this is sick.
Is insane.
This is sick.
Like, there's
there's nothing not touched.
There's nothing not touched on this build, bro.
Yeah, because I'll show you guys underneath with the mirrors and everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
If you guys saw my mirrors, this thing puts my mirrors to complete shame.
but that's where you learn how to use mirrors.
That's
like
true.
like the lowrider scene was that scene to show you chassis and everything else, because they literally etch everything. They like it's on this one, it's partial gold, it's partial silver, it's partial polished. I mean, it's everything.
Murals,
everything. Look, and then their paint work. The paint work on a lowrider is always crazy. Look, you're looking at mirrors, okay, just so you guys understand this. This is the body, okay? As we come down the mirrors, so that's, you have gas tank, chassis, the rails, okay, you have extra metal. Look at your etching in the bumper where it's been gold dipped, then it's etched down to silver, so you see both, okay? The rails, here, look. The rails running down have been etched. Everything's painted, okay? And it's got I couldn't even guess how many layers of paint, okay? You have, what, 8 different colors going down here, gradients, different flakes. You know, your flake, like the amount of flake that you use in each one changes. The gradient level, see the gradient level on everything? Okay, so lowriders are crazy, absolutely crazy when it comes to stuff like this. And again, as long as you do a complete project, look at
the whole setup. So you got a thing with parrots. If you look right there, then you see the carpet has a parrot over there. Then it has like the name of the car, I'm assuming. You got the flowers. And then inside you got animals like of that.
Yeah.
That, I don't know.
So when you do, this is the absolute extreme.
Yeah.
Okay, when you do. So he's got a full setup. Okay, he's got all the ropes, okay, which are poles. They have lights. They're painted. There isn't anything that isn't themed that he's not using, which is amazing. All right, so that's crazy. Let me show you this just sick, really simple, clean, sick. Yeah, like this NA. Hard-topped, little kick up in the back, little over fenders on some meaty, like, what, 50 series tires. He's running RE71 RSs, okay, which is the same as I got on the EK, 205, 50, 15, just meat. Look how meaty they are. They look so good, okay? So, hard-top, half kick up on the headlights. He's got the little vents with the turn signals, little APR splitter. Everything's painted this one tone, nice and clean, nice and simple. Everything, he's got the Vertex wheel, which is funny because that's literally the same Vertex wheel I picked up when I had the Miata. Good taste. Look, everything's been touched, nice and clean. I love it. All right, so what we were trying to talk about was this 32, okay? Again, Concept 3, this is what they do when, you know, they get to go through a car. Look, he's rocking the Endless. I love the Endless. The Endless definitely have to go on the EK. Definitely have to go on the EK. We were talking about how clean under the hood, old school HKS setup. The Recaros are super clean. That seeing these Recaros in this almost made me go get one for the EK. Got the Nismo steering wheel, okay, on the quick release. So Works Belt quick release on it. Nice clean dash. Looks like the dash has been reworked or redone with the extra stitching. So Dash is super clean on it. Has the little tiny window visors. Okay, look at the fitment. Look at the fitment on this. Look how clean this fitment is. Endless again in the back. You got the high kick, which you have to do on a 32. If you're not doing like a big wing on a 32, you got to do the high kick, okay? Kept stock tail lights, okay, because this is still a street car. So didn't go to the infinite tail lights like we saw on the other one. Nice turn down exhaust. Just super, super clean. I love this car. So look, he's got all the extras, all the little standalone stuff. This is an awesome street drivable daily car.
Does it make you miss yours?
Koyo Rad. It makes me miss mine when mine was running, because after mine stopped running and I just kept dumping more and more money into it, I didn't miss it anymore. So that right there, that's exactly what you want. You pick up a 32 and you're just able to drive it and enjoy it. It's got a ton of power. It feels great. That right there, I love that. All right, let me flip you guys around. They got a couple more cars in their booth. They definitely do a lot of Kia stuff and a lot of Hyundai stuff, along with all their JDM fun. So check out the livery on this. Livery's super clean. So this again, see, it's almost like the Advan livery we were talking about for the EK. I like that. I like the way it looks. So look, you got the HKS blow-offs in there. Super cool. You got the twin engine intakes. It's the little stuff. You gotta spot all the little stuff. You guys know how I feel about the N1s. The N1s are fun cars. Look, he's got the Y body set up on it. Oh, it looks good. The little carbon vents on it. I like the little like handhold for the passenger when the passenger gets scared. The body kit looks nice and clean on it. I like this. This is a fun little car. Talk about fun little cars, the little Velosters. These are fun. Look, super wide body on some like the limited edition Time Attack TEs. Nice big carbon wing. All right, so he's got the Buc-ee's license plate. That's cool. All right, so we got our friends from Bronco Adventures right there. We'll check out their truck in just a little bit. All right, so GT3 RS. I got to pick up the couple lowriders that are down there. Nice little clean Ferrari. What is this, a 355? You guys always get me on these, especially on the old Ferraris. I definitely don't get them right. All right, so my guess is 355. What do you think? I'm gonna go around to the back and see if I get it right. GT3 RS, nice and clean. All right, did I get it right or am I way off? Which one is it? Let's see. Did they do me a favor? Nope. See? Every now and then I get it right. Every now and then. I usually miss the Ferraris though. I usually do. Oh my goodness, look how clean this is. Oh, of course, Access Garage. So, if you guys didn't see it, I went to Access Garage, checked out their meet that they had a couple weeks ago, and super clean cars. Their garage space is the same way. Look how clean. Silver too. Silver's such a hard color to get. They just didn't make a lot of them. Nice meaty tire on it. Got red Recaros in it. It's super, super OEM clean. Just OEM steering wheel, block off plate. The Mugen wheels are a great addition to it. Otherwise, just super clean. I mean, you gotta love it. Look how good that looks. They have the NSX-R over here, right-hand drive NSX-R. I will get that as I come down this because that is even more rare. That's a house here in Southern California, okay? All right, let's run up this way. You've got so many clean cars. Right-hand drive or the left-hand drive EK, on the TEs. He's moved it over to the TEs. I love on this one that he painted and matched the lower splitter on this. So look, the lower splitter got matching paint on it, race bred. So you guys know how I love the idea of putting a race bred splitter on it. So you can lower lip, race bred splitter, but paint matched. Super clean. Oh, CR, my goodness. All right, so many good cars. This is another one of those attention to detail cars. Mastercraft out here in SoCal. Look, half gut in the rear, the way it's supposed to be, caged out, Mugen goodies. He's got the stack dash. I absolutely love that dash. This is one of those super, super well sorted cars, okay? If you want a car and you want to see an example of like a EK that's fully done, this is it. Got the Mugen rear wing on the back, rear spoiler. Look, A90 looking good, Pandam, R32 looking amazing. This row, look at this row though, Midori, you gotta love the Midori, okay? So, go now. The fact that it's a CR, that just is an auto win, okay? On Mugens, on Endless, hardtop, carbon, what is it, no, it's ASM front. ASM front with the carbon. Whew. Mugen seats. You guys can tell, like, this is just the way it's supposed to be. You got left-hand drive, so you got a left-hand USDM Type R on TEs. This right here is exactly what you get for OEM Plus, okay? You grab your OEM, still OEM interior, you literally throw it on some suspension, throw it on some TEs, boom, boom, that's it, what else? And you go and you enjoy it, you just drive and enjoy this car. That, I can't knock that, I can't. Full spoon themed, right-hand drive, ITR, so you got the front end conversion versus the USDM conversion, spoon lip, spoon brakes, spoon wheels, spoon banner, ARC intake, spoon headers. The ARC intake's really cool. I definitely like that. That's always, like, especially on like NSXs, I'm sure I'll find one when I'm here. But full spoon themed, okay? Everything as you'd expect. And when you go through it and you want to theme it, that's what you got to do. You do the seats, you do the steering wheel, got a work spell pop-up, got the signature on the radio delete. That's cool. Shifter, again, seats. And when you do spoon, that's how it goes. You do a full spoon theme. Look, has a little spoon exhaust. And then, I don't know, for me, this is the most iconic color, okay, on that EK chassis. Spoon again, so you got spoon exhaust, spoon wheels. He did the radio relocation, so he did the delete up top and then threw it down below where the cup holder is. See the shifter setup, just OEM interior. I need these vents. I need these vents. I know you guys have been sending me links, so as I find the right one, I really appreciate the link you guys are sending me. I'm definitely gonna pick those up. You guys have been sending me the links for these and like the DC2R seats, and I really appreciate that. NSX, yellow on beautiful yellow, running the white wheels, spoon calipers, all yellow, okay? If you don't like yellow, don't get this one, but beautiful, okay? Running like the, I think it's, you guys will get me if I'm wrong, but like the S2000 CR shifter in yellow. Got supercharger. He's filling out his sheet to make sure he wins. He's got to get the name right, you know. He's like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna get that. Look, and then they paired up yellow and yellow. Okay, they paired up yellow and yellow. So again, access garage. So that's what we were saying about the silver one up there. We've got the yellow right-hand drive. So again, rare colors. Silver, super rare. Yellow is your next. That's rare. So this is a facelift one like mine. So block off plate. Look at how clean the steering wheel is. Makes me sad about mine. Look how clean his visors are. Okay, I need to do I need a clean set of visors. Endless brakes. So look, this is what the endless would look like on mine. That's 100% what I want. Straight up endless brakes on it. He's running the 205/45 16s. So nice clean setup. That's like mine. Love it. Love it. Mugen strut bar, June engine. Look how good this looks. So you got all of, it's beautiful. Okay. Look how good this looks. All right. So they did really good. Look, they staged up the yellow NSX. Next to that, they staged up the yellow EK as a pair, the Midori green, and then this lineup, okay, from the EK to the CR, the two Integras, you got the Midori green into the two yellows. How is that for a lineup? That lineup is just awesome. Man, they did good. So, all access garage, so clean, so clean. All right, let's, we're literally like 2 rows in. We've got 3 more rows to go. He just buzzed by me on a scooter. That's how I should be doing it. Can you imagine me on a scooter trying to do this, drink this, and talk to you guys at the same time? All right, so we're gonna walk the rest of this row. We're about an hour or so from everything getting started, so I'm gonna start running through. I wanna make sure and get all this stuff for you guys. So I'm gonna flip you guys around. We'll get through the rest of this row. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. IAM America, this is just an incredible event. So I'm gonna flip you guys around. We'll keep going. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Drop those comments and we'll keep at it. Yeah, so they kicked us all out and we're getting ready to go in and run through. So it's kind of, I mean, I'm not knocking it. You know, they kicked us all out so they can run us through security because all the vehicle owners and media, not all of us, but we call them in through the back, you know, and you come in through the roll-up door. So now they kick us all out. They're like, everybody get out, everybody go through security and then come back in, which, I'm not knocking it. This EK, we've seen this at one of the other shows. Love the blue, the yellow on the headlights. These wheels I really like on the Honda. These Works RSs. And then interior wise, he did a whole conversion to the HKS oil slick, which is super cool. Steering wheel out of, not an S2000, I think that one's out of the Insight, but the Insight and the S2000 wheels look really close. So something like that. But yeah, so we've got a couple more over. We've got Tesla here. And then I'm gonna try and walk down here before I get kicked out. But I think I'm getting kicked out so they can do their thing. And that's how it's gonna go. just finished up with Access Garage. So I'm gonna run through, hopefully not too much faster, but a little faster. That way we can get through everything today. So look, this is what I was saying. Where else would you see a full run of JDM cars like this? And then afterwards, look, a 70 Plymouth wagon. I love the front end, okay? That front end right there is amazing. Look how clean this car is. You got a couple Audis, you got the wagon. On the HREs, airlift. Everything's paint matched, super clean. You got the other Audi. Got a, little S3 here. Yeah, look, he's trying to dodge it. I'm gonna get him anyways. You guys know this is one of my favorite NBs, okay? He keeps doing stuff to it. Super clean, has the great gold on purple theme. It's funny because I don't normally get to see it with the hood open. Every time I see him at like Sun K, I don't get to see it with the hood open. So it's cool to see the little extras he's put in under the hood. Got the JDM Auto EXE stuff. So if you guys are Mazda fans, you know the Auto EXE stuff is what to get. So it's cool. He's got all the little extras, little anti-gravity battery. So the red is when you pop things open, that's where you get the red. Otherwise you get purple and gold. The Brid red seats are really cool. I was looking at those too. So I like that he's on airlift. I don't actually get to see the trunk open either. So this is kind of cool. Look, you got a Miata, you got to do everything little. Okay, so he's got the little tank. It's probably like a little gallon and a half tank. He's got the pumps tucked in super tight, and then the controller. Like, to get all that to fit in the back of a Miata, he did really good, okay? Normally, you know how tiny all your space is in a Miata. All right, GR, we saw this one at 230. We saw this one at SEMA. Again, on my S1s that I love so much. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit. There you go. On my S1s that I love so much. I love this kit, okay? This kit's different. Check out the extra little wings that the wide body has. It's really cool. It's just as many GRs that there are out there, 86s, the earlier first gen BRZs, all of those. There's so many different variations and ways to build them. It's cool to see something a little different. Look how popular are we going to talk about on these wheels, okay? Little Street Fighter, little easy one. Got the carbon, nice fat set of tires so you can still run it. On some S1s, carbon little add-ons, carbon rear deck, carbon hood. You guys know, I'll get back to the Nismo one and we'll run down. But you know these Zs, we've been talking, just don't get the love. But look, when they're done, look how good. Like, OEM, okay, there's nothing wrong with the OEM one. I keep coming back, okay? There's nothing wrong with the OEM one. But the OEM one, when you start comparing it with the kits, the OEM one looks plain. Look how good it looks on a set of wheels, drop down, nice and simple on the kit. Then you go to wide body with the extension. Look how amazing it looks. This is gorgeous, okay? So, I don't know. Again, I don't think they get the love that they should. Nice clean GT3. We saw this one at Period Correct last week. You guys know how much I love the new Prius, okay? I know, it's funny to say. We got the Supras coming down. I'll get back to that Prius in just a sec. Got the Supras coming down. Nice clean wide body. Nice little Street Fighter. Looks like Adro sides on it. Probably full Adro. Nice big Adro wing on it. You have the imported kit, okay? So you know they spent extra money on it. Says it has Venturi intakes, has the little headlight eyebrows. Full kit with the splitter. Splitter helps save that bumper. Super clean. Super clean. I love the dark green. The dark green is like that Hakone green that it came. We were talking about the Prius here. Let me show you guys real quick. Prius kitted on air. Okay, it doesn't even look like a Prius anymore. Look how clean it looks. All right, Subaru fans, you guys said I don't cover enough Subarus. Look, I got two. I got back-to-back Subarus. Okay, so all right, that's it. No, I'm just kidding. I think he's done every single lighting option that you can do. I love like this 80s throwback kind of theme on this. Kept the paint running through. Did the seat belts. It's cool. Got the TV in the back playing some football. Look, you got the game on. Yeah, everybody for their chairs ready to. They'll just hang out and watch the game. That's actually pretty cool. Another GR all kitted up. Running like a matte Inositech. I don't know what color it is. It's like a bluish purple. Looks really good. Then you have the I want to call it OEM Plus, but it's a little bit deeper than that, a little bit more Street Fighter on the rays with the Blitz calipers. It's got the little over fender wide body setup on it. Looks like this this white metallic pearlescent color that actually looks really good. So he's Varus kitted on it. Look how good it looks. I love the look at how that mount is. You don't have to worry about that mount once you get that in. But HKS and Varus, really cool. That's a really good look on that. I would think dumped out. He's on air at that point because you don't have enough turning radius. But yeah, look at this 8.6 run. Here's another Street Fighter one. Okay, big, huge front splitter, kitted out, Exceed, gigantic rear wing. This is fun. This is fun. It's a good difference. You've got M3 coming up. Look, all wide-bodied, carbon all the way down the run. Nice and clean. We've got PD running through, trying to figure out how many tickets they're going to give when everybody runs out. Yeah, Fast and Furious R33. Nice and clean. Let's see. Which kit? Tom's kit. Ah, cool. Tom's kit on the A90. Sparco seats. So this was the Porsche we saw earlier that we were talking about, like with like the Advan theme on the side. You got Big Mike and his Sarah over here. This is super clean to see. I love seeing this car. Look how cool it looks with the doors up, and it's literally just a big fishbowl. It's all windows, just all windows. It's got like Subaru SVX, like the little in between windows that drop. I love the big disc on it. Look, just OEM inside. Got the Defi gauges on top. Just super clean. Look, this is an awesome example of importing something from Japan that's just not the normal car. Super cool. Oh, look at that. The speakers say funky mode. That's okay. You gotta love the old school. You gotta love the old school JDM cars because they always have little things like that. All right, so the Lambo that's next to this took a little thing from the Koenigsegg's, and look, I'll try and get you this. It almost looks like diamond encrusted on the carbon. I don't know if it's going to show it the same way in camera, but this is basically a goldish color and not just like your standard carbon. You got this set up like a Sprint, like one of the little Sprint cars. Big carbon over fenders. That's crazy. Okay, again, this is what we're talking about with IAM America. You would never see this like mixed in next to a Lambo, mixed in to a JDM Sarah. Like, you'd never see that. Next to all the Toyo Tread Pass cars over there. So, super cool. So, you got IAM America. All right, now, we're gonna run down this row, then we're gonna split all the cars as we go down this way. Again, look, huge, what, is that El Camino? It's got the back, so it's gotta be an El Camino. Let's see, is that what this is? There's two different ones. Yes, El Camino SS with the biggest, baddest blower. I mean, just craziness, okay? Again, this isn't what you normally get to see. Next to that, you've got the little Chevelle SS with, again, gigantic blower. We're just gonna keep going down to the blowers, okay? These cars were all, well, this was at the Doghouse IAM America collab meet that they did. Look. Here's the truck. Now, what's interesting about the truck, and we looked at this a little bit, but they had music playing at Doghouse, was besides the gigantic oversized motor, oversized blower, running nitrous, okay? You see what it says down here? Right-hand drive C10. So, as cool as everything else is, patinaed, on slicks, right? He's got the dump out on the side. He's got the Coors beer tap. It's right-hand drive. What kind of craziness is this? Is this JDM? Is this best of JDM here because it's right-hand drive? That's awesome to me. All right, let's run down. We got a bunch of domestics on this side, and then we'll come back through and I'll show you guys these. My favorite, CRV on TEs, dumped out, like, love it. And then what, Mugen FL5, your FK8s, because you guys are telling me I don't show enough of those. But let's run down through these hot rods that they have. And I'll show you guys these. We'll kind of run through them a little faster because honestly, I just don't know as much about them. I know I should. So get the LS underneath it. That's what I can tell you about that one. GMC is super clean. Looks like it has a Vortec crate motor. You guys will have to say what that's out of. But that's out of one of the newer bodies. Let's see what else we got down this way. Now, if you guys are on my page watching this for like, and you're like, oh, I want to see the domestic cars, and I skip by them really quick, you guys are gonna hate me. Sorry. GT500. I mean, they're freaking nuts. These previous gen GT500s definitely were trying to kill you. I love the old trucks. I just don't have a reason or an excuse to get one. But like this, dumped out, it's beautiful. You got the big old, you got the Model X and the Model Y next to each other. X got its little gull wing doors on a huge set of wheels. I'm gonna go around back because I know on the one of these, they had it all set up. Yeah, see, they always set them up really cool. So this one has the stereo stuff. This has like Pac-Man and like this whole LED process in the back here. That's really cool. So like it's a full wall of LEDs and it's all programmed. This has a throwback to like when we used to do stereos like in the early 2000s. You got the sub dumped in there. He's running the airline kit, and then he's running like the LED. That's Street Fighter. That's pretty cool. All right, so we've got this like triple row right here, okay? I'm gonna run down, show you guys these on this side. This is the little AZ that was, the little Ferrari converted AZ. That was in Anozatech at SEMA. Super fun. Let's see. We've got USDM Type R. Just really clean. June setup. ITBs. Got the Mugen wing on it. Just really clean. I love. Okay, this is what you gotta do. Oh, did I get you guys there? Look, the Honda in the floor. You know, if you're the passenger, you know, no passengers allowed. All right, so what car is this? What car is this? What is that? Is it Z4? No, this is another SEMA car. Oh, we're so spoiled here in SoCal. Another SEMA car. Z4 front end converted Supra. But it's more than just like front end converted because the rear body's been converted. It's got so many little details. On the BBSs, looks amazing. We got 32. I love 32 ARC intake, okay? The ARC airbox is one of my favorites, okay? Look how clean this looks. ARC airbox, Nismo dry carbon, intakes, all the other Nismo goodies. This is nice. This is beautiful. Wide body M2. Oh, I'm not even supposed to skip to this row yet, but look, wide body M2. As we get close to the stage, they're playing music. Pandam kit. I'm gonna have to spend a minute walking around our buddies, the Bronco Adventures. Okay, so I try and highlight this a little bit each time because they keep doing more and more and more stuff to this, and the car looks incredible. The truck looks incredible, right? On top of all of this, we're gonna see all this carbon fiber, all of these like super high-end show things that you do to it, and then this is what happens. They take it out and they drive the living crap out of it, which to me is just super amazing that they have a vehicle like this that's super custom. I mean, beyond custom, okay? All carbon, wide body, okay? Bronco Adventures, look them up. They're always doing stuff. Every time I see, they have tanks, they have their air tanks, they have their little mesh that they did up here, okay? They can inflate the tires, deflate the tires. They've got carbon everywhere. They've got carbon buckets, okay? Carbon over fenders. They've got their door pieces where they've pulled the doors now. All their suspension. There's no way I could tell you everything that's on this vehicle and be even remotely close. But like I said, the big thing with this is, as done as this vehicle is, as much of a show car as this, I mean, honestly, this is a show award-winning car that they take this and they off-road it, and they legit go rock climbing and everything else with it, which is just insane. Okay, they just did, I think I saw on their channel, they just did a front radiator or front intercooler radiator setup. They're always doing stuff, always. All right, so I want to talk about this NSX-R really quick over here. They're set up over in the G-Technic area. So all the cleaning stuff, you guys know, this is what I got. This is what I'm using on the EK9. All this good stuff. I did their full ceramic coating. Look, yeah, this is, you know this. I use that on the EK. I use that on the EK. What else do I have? I used that on the EK, that on the EK, that on the EK. What else do I have for the EK? I've got the smart fabric for the EK. Like, oh wait, and I still haven't done my windshield stuff, but I have it. So, look, he's like, wait, he really does have stuff. But like, I've been using a ton of their stuff, and I really enjoy it. So you guys know, look, perfect glass, I use that too. All right, so NSX-R, Ribby, NSX-R, okay? There's in this color, there's like 3 of them. They don't even exist. They're gonna hurt my feelings. They're gonna start playing music. All right, NSX-R, and then I'm gonna run away. There's only a couple of these. This is literally the cost of a house here in SoCal, okay? Right-hand drive, all OEM. Look, NSXR wheels. All right, let's get going. This is beautiful. I covered this because, okay, Sunkei. All right, let's go over here. I'm gonna run away from the music a little bit. Is it already time for them to open?
I don't know. I don't think so.
What time is it? Like they're.
Got two, so you got like a couple minutes.
I still got. Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
If we went 11.
All right, so I got like 50 minutes, and they're already killing me on music. I didn't get any of this. So, oh, we did Access Garage, yeah. All right, so we're gonna go through. I'm gonna do my best to show you some of these, but they did kick up the music, so I might not be able to. The 8.6, the GR. Okay, so you guys think that it just costs too much? Can you imagine price on this with GTs, Project Muse, full body kit? Like, man, this is cool. All right, wide body M2. They did the exhaust setup. Isn't that off of like a M4 CS, I think, with the stacked exhaust? FI setup. Again, wide body. The NSX is super clean. This RX-7 is a previous like super street cover car, okay? And then it sat for a long time in the garage, and then they redid it. So on the TEs, I think it's a full Greddy kit if I remember correctly. Headlight conversion, look, everything polished underneath, nice big single. This one's super cool. Again, this was originally like a cover car, and finally got reworked, revived, which is awesome. We've got, oh, this is the FK8 that was at Doghouse. I remember this one, so because I remember the license plate. Mugen kit, super clean on the TEs. Got the half gut in the back with the gold. Nice, really clean on the accents. I love super extended race spread over the Mugen. Has the race spread side pieces, which that actually would be interesting. Maybe I should do that on the EK, where I can do the little side vents, but take them on and off as I go to and from the track with it. I don't know. That's not a bad idea. So this is, again, one of those cars that's been fully, like, everything's touched on this. So you got MK4 here. I'll show you who he is so you guys can look him up, because I'm definitely not going to get everything. You got the Maxarito signed wheel, so he probably picked that up in Japan. That's cool that he's got the 559 wheel. Got the yellow seats, and then underneath is full build, okay? Just absolutely insane. You guys want to guess power? I mean, okay, so look, if I only show you this side of the motor, you guys would say like 2,000, okay? But look, he still kept the twins, so he's still got dual turbos on it. So I would say, and the housing's a little smaller, and I'm not knocking it. So he's probably a super reliable, like 800 plus would be my guess. That would be my guess, is somewhere around that 800 range. But full build, that's awesome. All right, so we did that. That run right there, this run right here are cars with the music playing. I probably am gonna have to run through those and add my own music. So what we'll do is we'll come down this way, and I'll show you the ones that are down this way. Wide body Mustang dumped out on some air. You got the little Miata, okay, with the other little Miata here. This right here is the smallest Miata with the absolute biggest wing we have ever seen. And we've talked to the owner. She's over there laughing about it because she knows that's what I'm talking about, okay? But we always talking about like the wing that you can eat lunch off of. That's the dinner wing, okay? You can literally eat everything off of it. TC4s, you guys know how I love those. Those are what I've got on mine. I love the livery setup on this. This is just a super fun car, okay? And the other thing I know, because I was talking with the owner about this, is this is like a daily driver. This isn't a show car. So she's driving this car all the time, running around in this car, which is awesome. Who drives this one? That one's for you, sir. All right, so we've got the Audi, nice and clean on some big old discs. I love that. I love that wheel look on that. Run through a couple Audis. Sorry if that was yours and I didn't talk about it. Got the Kia, again, super clean. I love the big check on the carbon fiber wheels. Look, that's pretty cool. Same thing on the back. Kept it all themed underneath. That's really good. All right, so I got one of you guys in my group, okay, that always comments about elements. Is this what you're talking about right here? Look, we're gonna walk through. I stopped just for you. You know who you are. All right. So it looks like he's got Mugen theme on it. It's got Mugen caps on the wheels, but I don't know. They look like OZ wheels to me. I'm not sure. Got the tent set up. Look, he's got the table set up. I caught him eating lunch, but that's all good. That's what this is for. Okay. This is cool. I like the setup. He's got all the little Mugen add-ons. Bilstein, Swift. This is sick. Nice and clean inside. Has the SI interior in it, which that's a beautiful upgrade. Hey, look at SI seats. It's cool. Got the quick release on the hood. So I like this. This is cool. And then he's got it all set up, you know, basically to go to like overlanding with it. Next to that, we've got an FL5, all Mugened out with the little Moto Compacto, MF10s. This is all Mugen. This is all Mugen, okay? So
he's got the Max Boost drawing on the
Moto. Oh, that's cool. You did get that.
Yeah, he got a little E-head.
Mugen brakes, okay? Wheels, everything, and then the whole body kit. And then this is what I was talking about with the race spread. I'm gonna keep saying it. You guys will get annoyed, but he's got the race spread splitter to protect the Mugen lip. That's exactly what I'm gonna do with mine. Looks like Cobb underneath, big turbo blanket, so you know it runs. Next to it, should I just skip the FK8? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Everybody's like, why don't you guys talk about the FK8 anymore? They do.
I like this Boost Blue, I think.
I like the blue color, but I like the blue color better on the FL5.
Really?
I do. I don't know why. J's, TEs, nice full J's kit again, doing the J's thing, but protecting it with the race spread. Yeah. So the race spread splitter is the best way, in my opinion, to protect your lower lip.
I think also painted lip, paint match lip.
The paint match lip. Oh yeah, the paint match lip is cool. So full J's on this, nice and clean. Like a white pearlescent wrap.
Yeah, something.
Varus kitted.
J's valve cover.
Oh, it is J's underneath. Look. Nice.
That's sick with the little plaque.
Yeah. So J's, he's got a mix of J's and Varus.
Okay.
Is what it looks like. Window visors, J's rear wing. That one had a J's rear wing.
The lip is J's, right?
The lip is J's.
Oh, nice.
That's what it looks like, but because the sides are Varus.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah, the sides are Varus. Then you got the CRV.
Yeah, the back seat though.
The back seat. So this is exactly when you have that little kid that just won't behave, okay? Or what it is after he's had two of these, that right there is what he looks like. That's McRib on 2 energy drinks right there.
He's so cute. He's like locked in there.
That's you on 2 energy drinks. Look, he can't help it. That's gonna be his screensaver on his phone. All right, so you got the CRV. Again, I love this, okay? You guys know, on TEs, Willwoods, dumped out. It's got the headlight covers. This is one of those ones that's fully done. Oh, man. All right. That's the Exceed front lip setup on this. I love that carbon splitter with the front lip combination. So they sell this as a combination.
Nice.
Yeah.
How much?
It wasn't that bad. What are you pointing at? Look at how excited. Come on, look. He's like they brought the whole family out. Look.
Like all the little CRVs chilling on the CRV.
Look. He's like the whole family came out.
Dad, I'm gonna get one of these.
Yeah.
These are sick.
All right, so yellow. Right-hand drive, facelift like mine, block off plate. I love the little spoon buckets, all spoon themed. I like how he's got all the little extras. Got the Exceed front lip. I really like, I've been pointing this out. It took me a couple minutes to figure out where it was from. I had asked you guys and somebody had finally told me. So the Exceed carbon lower, I need to figure out how to do that because I really like that. So you guys know I've been talking about the race bred lips on all of these, but as like that little accent underneath the lip I want to run, that would look really amazing. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to decide in between that. Maybe after I destroy that the first time, then I go to the race bred ones. Another J's?
Yeah, look, he's got like they always have that.
Yeah, the little J's logo. Avant GTs.
The one on the little bumper, that black one.
Yeah,
they always have that on.
He likes this. Yeah, that's their little signature. On the GTs, super clean. Just nice and clean. Little Street Fighter full J's kit on it. Cool. The VS's.
But those are the VSXX.
XX, right? Yeah.
It's almost like a BBS LM.
Almost like a BBS wheel.
No hate. I just
Nah.
Dude, this is
Look at the size of the GTs.
Size of the rear, though.
Yeah, look at the size of the GTs on the NSX. It's just crazy. Look at that wheel is huge. All carbon fiber. Just so clean. Just really clean. This is so the NSX, the new gen NSX, you really don't have to do anything to it. Like yeah, it's the same blue again, right? So you do this, nice set of wheels, just, he kept the little carbon accents, done. That's all you got to do. He's got that next to what, a GTR kind of setup on it because it's wide bodied. But on the GTR setup, I like that he has Speed Hunters on the tire, even though Speed Hunters doesn't exist anymore. Oh yeah, this is fun.
What is that one thing? It's like, you can't tell how this photo sounds just by looking at it. I'm like, I know exactly that.
So you got the little NA on some 949s.
Did you see they just released? They made
another set.
Yeah,
another set. Yeah, another set of 949s. They always do a really like low amount of run on their 949s. So they do a production run on them, but their production run's always super low for numbers. He's running proxy full slicks, so super cool. Super cool. It doesn't. Willwoods on the brakes. Yeah, it's this right here. It says what? Low too slow. I don't know. A little too slow. There's no way this thing's slow. So straight line maybe because I didn't see under the hood, but in the corners this will destroy just those high horsepower cars. Yeah, it's still raining in SoCal. What's up with that? All right, let's do this back row. I see a couple cool Hondas back here. What, you gotta give praise to these, bro.
No one really does these. I'm sorry.
He said give praise to it, and I just flipped the camera around. I just flipped the camera. I'm like, whatever. Like,
okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Someone's gonna say, yo, that.
I know. No, so like the old 300Zs, let me flip you guys. The 300Zs just didn't survive. A lot of the bodies just didn't make it. So it is cool. This one's super clean.
Yeah, I think this is that V8 1 Series.
Oh, is this this might be the V8 1 Series.
Because I remember
super low key on it. Okay, like Apex wheels, nice, clean, simple 1 Series, and then he pops the hood, and it's a monster. Or he drives by you. We saw this at Sunkay, and he had the hood up at Sunkay, and and it has the LS in it.
Yeah, I think turbo.
And big single turbo on a LS. If that's it, I'll try and catch it with the hood up later. All right, so let me show you guys a couple cars that are over here. We're all the way in the back. So it's cool. They I wanted to show you the DC5 that's over here. Left-hand drive. Looks like he did the JDM Mugen spoon theme on it. Nice and clean. Yeah. It's this is cool. You got the red Recaros in it. He's running standalone. So half gut in the rear. I'm surprised it's not fully caged in the rear. Look, he's sweating this. He loves this. Look.
He's got the whole Hasport mount kit. He's got the idler pulley, so he got rid of power steering. RBC manifold, K-tune fuel rail, wrinkle red valve cover, K-tune throttle body, and then he's got the PCI. They just made those tie rods now. And then
look, he just nerds out. He loves the DC5.
Well, the DC5
he loves the DC5.
Don't get love, so I'm like, okay, you get
he's like
a lot of stuff.
He's like somebody actually did a DC5.
Yeah, you got hybrid shifting cables. So
it's got what is it? Cusco sway bar? Yeah, Cusco sway bar.
They do that blue or it's hard race.
Yep. I mean, it's got all the goodies. Like it's super clean.
Tough radiator.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Yeah. So he's got the radiator. Yeah.
And
see?
bumper?
Yeah, Dugan. EG with the EK swap.
I think it's the Toda ITBs because they have the cover.
Does the Toda have the covers?
Not ITBs, but
the intake.
It's
no, it's cool. Super clean. Spoon front lip on the Sprint Hearts. I love. We're looking at this. Yeah.
Wait.
We're trying to pick out everything.
I was like, okay, so EP3 idler pulley. He's got AC. He's got all the OEM.
I care about AC.
I saw the AC on the outside.
It's like
still doing a half size. Mostly will be full. And then.
Look at, I love when he digs into them. He's like, what else can I spot? Come on, what else are you missing?
I don't know.
He's like,
transmission this is. I'm trying to see the code.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. I don't tell him. I don't tell him. I don't tell him. He's like,
this thing's clean, man.
It is. No, it's super.
Because most people get rid of all this. They relocate or do a K-tune stuff.
Yeah.
But he kept everything, so he just runs the OEM belt. He just gets the EP3 belt, call it a day. Off the shelf.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
Plus you get to keep AC and everything.
Yeah.
It makes it super drivable.
This thing's clean. I like this grid. 5 lug.
Yep, 5 lug on it.
Yeah, look at
I love the Recaro with the gradient on them.
Yeah, look at it. And then he has the exposed shifter.
Yep. Which when you K-swap, that's the best way to do it. Why not? You do the exposed.
You see the whole mechanism.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? It almost feels like a gated shifter at that point.
Yeah, like
it almost feels like a gated shifter. And then we come over, right-hand drive.
The right-hand drive.
Right-hand drive. So let me see. Yep. I was looking for the little Fujiwara logo on the side, okay?
Dude, yummy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look how clean this is. Okay.
Time capsule.
You got the Panda Terreno right out of Initial D. We're cleaning. Okay, so they're almost getting ready to open. All right, so I got to run through a couple more of these cars. Here's our buddy Cars in Tan with his MK4 right-hand drive. What do we got? We got the G80. The G80. No, I haven't been to the other side of the booth yet.
Dude, I love that kit. I don't know who makes it.
All right, so we're starting to run out of time here. Let's this 8.6. Yeah, that's an Ings kit. So wanted to show the GR on this side that we missed, the Ings kit. So Ings has been around forever, especially on like the Honda kits.
Yeah, like
the Honda kits coming up, they were really good.
It's so nice. It adds a whole different flavor.
All right, so we're a couple minutes from opening up. I'm gonna go down here towards the music. I'll try and show you guys some more of the cars, but I think we're out of luck on that. Yeah, super stanced out.
No.
Which one?
The white car.
The Prelude. Oh, I see a Prelude. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys a prelude. We'll go over towards this music. More than likely, we're all done for the day, but I'm gonna run through. I'll show you the last of the cars that are out here. You guys let me know what you thought. Let me know if you enjoyed this. IAM America, I think, held just an absolutely fantastic show, okay? The cars that are here are just incredible. It's a huge event, which is awesome. So this is definitely like going to a Wekfest, going to any of the major large events held out here at the Anaheim Convention Center. So you guys, let me know what you thought. Drop those comments. Let's talk about it. Talk about all these cars out here. I'm gonna run through, show you the last couple cars down this way, run through again, do a bunch of photos and everything else for you guys, and then we'll be it. So let me know what you guys thought. Ran through, you know, gave you guys almost 2 hours out here. So for any of you guys that couldn't make it, this was your video, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys drop those comments. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Thanks. Little bonus for the end. Got the GE8 on some Koses. Got the little vents looking good. Got the CRV over here, right? Look at rocking some 32 wheels. Come on.
Look at the stickers.
That's pretty cool.
There's all these cool stickers.
Got the headlights done on it.
Scuba,
What is it?
Scuba Nico Knuckle Up. That's a drift event in Texas.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah, dogfight. Like,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Got the tinted headlights, tinted tail lights.
The Forerunner on Titan 7s.
Is he on Titans?
Yeah.
Yeah. Little bonus out in the back parking lot. Look, another little FK8
Your favorite?
dumped out. Everybody's favorite. What else we got over here?
Another.
You got the
FK8.
1 Series over there. We got an FK8 over here.
The TSX wagon.
Ooh, let's look at the wagon. Man, that thing is dumped out. My goodness. That thing is like super dumped.
God.
Super dumped. Yeah, he's beyond low. Got a couple big trucks, couple tow trucks, couple cyber trucks. You got a little brand new Model Y down here on some airlift. Dumped out. Super dumped out. Looks good though.
The headlights are cool. The new ones.
The new headlights,
Yeah.
like the difference in between like this to this. Yeah.
Is it one big piece or?
It's like it's like a LED fog light setup, and then the headlights are below it. The projector, the actual headlights are lower, so it's just one big bar. And then it does the same thing in the back. It's got one like weird LED bar in the back. All right, so for everybody that hung out to the very end, little bonus as I was walking out, just a couple cars I saw, so thought it was funny. Figured I'd show you guys. All right, that's it. We're out of here. I'll see you guys at the next one.